Hello, I'm Jordan and you're not. And today I'm going to review one of my all-time favorite movies. I've loved this movie since childhood. I was about 4 or 5 when I saw this movie and I've loved it ever since. I'm reviewing Suburban Commando. See that? Suburban Commando. Get a good long look at it because it's one of my favorite movies. If you trash this movie, you are so dead. You're dead to me. I don't even know who you are. I'm dead serious. Dead serious. So, it has Hulk Hogan, who stars as Shep Ramsey. Not Chef Ramsey, Shep. So he plays like this intergalactic space warrior. And he goes around doing good because he's like an action hero. And they've always played like this kind of cheesy music, like this cheesy action hero music. And so I'm going to try to go into great detail about this movie because I love it so much. I love it. Don't judge me. So Shep Ramsey is trying to get rid of General Suitor, who's like trying to take over the universe. And the president of outer space, whatever, ends up dead. So, whatever. Then Zanuck Vivian, Shep's leader, tells him that he needs to take a vacation, kind of take a break. So he makes him crash land on Earth, kind of take a break on Earth, and he doesn't know what to do. So he lands in a nightclub that plays Casey and the Sunshine Band music. It has Christopher Lloyd, from the Back to the Future, he's married to Shelley Duvall. Don't really seem like he would be. Like they literally do not have any chemistry together in this movie. Like Christopher Lloyd and Shelley Duvall shouldn't be married together. That would be like if Jamie Lee Curtis and Jamie Lee Curtis, crap. Hold on. Okay, that'd be like Jamie Lee Curtis and Johnny Knoxville were married together from the Dukes of Hazzard poster that I have. Could you picture Jamie Lee Curtis and Johnny Knoxville together? I can't. So, Christopher Lloyd plays Charlie Wilcox, he's an architect, and he's kind of having money problems. So his wife Jenny, who asks him to ask from a raise from his boss Adrian Belts, who's a dick. He's always stealing Charlie's ideas, and so Charlie doesn't really have any guts, really. Like he doesn't really have confidence or anything. But toward the end of the movie, he will, because of Shep Ramsey changed his life. Crap. I totally ruined that for you. I'm sorry. I got too ahead of myself. So, Jenny changes Charlie's workshop into like this apartment for rent. And this one funny part that's kind of like Shep Ramsey sees like this sign that says apartment for rent, and it's just an arrow pointing that way. Like that could be any place in the whole city. It's just apartment for rent this way, and he just happens to know where to go, and there's like no directions or anything. And then he just shows up and be like, I'm here to rent the apartment because I'm Shep Ramsey. And so Charlie Wilcox is kind of skeptical about Shep Ramsey. I'm just going to start calling him Ramsey or Shep. I want to say his full name. So whenever Shep kind of goes out at night to kind of look over his ship and kind of do good, Charlie always follows him with a camera because he's a little skeptical of him. So he kind of goes out doing good, helping people. There's like this mime who he's always kind of, they kind of play some weird music, and Shep thinks he's in some kind of force field, so he punches him and kind of gets him out of the force field, but he's so into like space stuff. Then he goes to an arcade, this kid's playing like a space game, and Shep thinks it's real. Like this kid's really fighting some enemy in outer space. So then Charlie finds Shep's spaceship, and he tries on Shep's suit, that suit that Shep wears. So he tries that on. Could you picture Christopher Lloyd wearing that suit? It's funny. So he beats up these bad guys, and there's this gun that they find that belongs to a ship, and it can be traced. These bounty hunters are tracing them, so they had to hurry and get it back. And they go to this bank, which is where these bad guys go, and they steal money and they freeze everyone. There's that that famous line that people like and that I used in one of my videos before, where Christopher Lloyd says, "I was frozen today." Well, not like that, but just some, not as epic, but I'm not as good as Christopher Lloyd. So, ship kind of messes up, and then he needs 40 pounds of simian crystal, and Charlie knows exactly where to find it. His boss has some. So they go to this party, or this office party, and they find it. And the secretary, Margie, she packs heat. I mean, she has like this gun, like every scene that we've seen her, she's like, well, not like that. Just, where's my gun at? Where's my gun? I can't find my gun. Oh, here it is. Yeah, this is like the this is the secretary, because she packs heat. Well, well, the secretary is a lot cuter than me. So after they steal the 40 pounds of simian crystal to fix the ship, General Suter pops up, because he wasn't dead. We thought he was dead, but he wasn't. And he kidnaps Charlie and his family. And so Shep has to choose whether to go home and just leave him there, or to destroy his ship and save the people that he's kind of grown to like. It's so epic. Yeah, there's like a big epic battle in this rundown nightclub. Let's see, I'm trying to think if there's anything else. Oh yeah, there's always this stoplight that Charlie always, whenever he gets to yellow, Charlie just stops his car, then he backs up and he has to start all over. They play this weird music. They do it like 3 times. I wish they would have done a sequel. I love this movie so much, or like a remake. Like, as a matter of fact, if I ever become like a big time director, I want to remake this movie because I love it so much. It's such a fantastic film. Here's, I don't know if you can see some of these pictures up at the top. I don't know if you can see that. I hope you can. So he kind of hangs out with these kids. They make him ride a skateboard. Yeah. Did I forget anything? There's like a bunch of other jokes in here. Yeah. In all, I would give this movie an A+. That's right, an A+. Have I ever given an A+ before to a movie? Well, except for being forced to review the Twilight series by Ashley, but that's a different story. This time I seriously give Suburban Commando A+, because it's so awesome. Like, it's cheesy, it kind of has silly dialogue and silly moments. Oh, it reminds me, there's like these guys that are like working on their truck or whatever, and Shep kind of moves their truck so Charlie could get into his the driveway, and they're like, "Do you know what we're going to do to you?" And Shep's like, "Let me guess, you're going to pound my face, break every bone in my body, and drag my carcass on the drag my carcass and feed it to a warthog. Is that about right?" Well, it was something like that. And they're like, "No, we're going to sue you." And they're like, that's kind of wussy. And he's like, "What kind of world is this?" Like he wanted to fight him or something. So yeah, Suburban Commando. I love it. When I was like 5 or 6 or 7, I used to try to dress up like Shep. I'm serious. This suit that he has. I was that suit. I tried to dress up like that, like a long time ago. Yeah. Suburban Commando, you are so awesome. Suburban Commando.